I am just getting myself going here, making sure we got everything is in order. And yeah, we're going to have a good day. So, welcome wherever you are. And we've had some amazing contributions in the chat. It's been really cool to see. I appreciate the channel growth, everything else that we've got going on or had going on. So, we're going to get into it. What's up, Jake? You in the car this morning? I always feel bad. Life is good. Life is good, sir. How are things on your end? We gotta figure out maybe try to get a way to go a little early because I feel bad that you're not getting to do the push-ups. Yeah, I appreciate it. Are you at least able to get your stuff done when you get home from school, or are you doing something else? Well, I'm getting set up right now. So I think the game plan is to do some squats with these push-ups. So I think we can start with those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And a plank. 3. All right. Welcome, welcome. Day 60. So, going to be kind of a big one as far as push-ups, squats, and a plank. But we're going to enjoy it. We're going to get to it, get through it. This might be a little bit longer of a session only because we're doing more than just the push-ups, but that's okay too. Sometimes we got to hit a little bit more. I'm going to grab some water. And get these sips in between. Welcome, welcome. We're doing squats, push-ups, and a plank today. I just finished that one. This is day 60 of 100 push-ups. So we're just going to keep this going. Here we go. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I'm going to switch that squat plank with squat and dead cockroach. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, 2 down. Welcome, everyone. Feel free to hit the like on your way in. If you haven't subscribed, feel free to subscribe as well. We're doing this every day. Today is day 60 of 100 push-ups, but I'm adding a couple other things as well. That was set 2. Welcome, welcome. Doing day 60 of 100 push-ups today. And I'm throwing in squats and a plank and alternating with a dead cockroach depending on the set. So just hang tight, you'll see it. But likes are appreciated. Subscriptions are love. So thank you. And I'll do a little bit of stretching just in between. We're just getting the body moving this morning. I got my hydration, had nutrition last night, had some quinoa when I got home from work, and then got some good rest. So we're hitting all the points because now we're exercising. So nutrition, rest, exercise, hydration, maybe not, well, in any order as long as we're hitting them. But we are up for number 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Number 3. Number 3. All right. Feels good. And we'll keep pressing along. My rest time might vary a little bit. I'm not trying to go too long on rest time. I just want to be able to just recover enough and keep going without cutting it so short that I'm just fatigued from the previous set. But this is good, and we're at about 8 minutes because the little intro part. So going into a 4th set is not bad. But like I said, some sessions will take a little bit longer. So this may be something that's 30 minutes, maybe even a little bit longer. We'll see. Let's go with number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And push-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And dead cockroach. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, time. All right, we got 4 down. Welcome, welcome. Wherever you are, whatever part of the world you're in, welcome, welcome. Day 60, 100 push-ups, and we're doing some squats with it, as well as planks and dead cockroaches. Trying to think if it was earlier this week we did the squats and squat hops out in the field, so this will be the second time this week. So we're about number 5. We're heading in. All right, let's do 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, halfway down. Halfway down. All right. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for the likes. The likes help, guys. So feel free to hit it if you're enjoying at least just the concept of putting in this sort of work. And it's something everybody's invited to take part in, as well as subscribe to the channel. So I'm doing probably closer to 90 seconds rest on these. It's a nice quiet morning, so I like getting up and being able to do this before the day really starts, and not just my day, but when I'm talking about during traffic and cars and dogs barking and all that other stuff, I like to be able to get this stuff taken care of. So let's get to it. We're on number 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And dead cockroach. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Number 6. So if I give myself a target on where I'm going to maintain my rest time, at least helps structure the some of the time for the workout. My sets are going to vary. They may get a little bit longer if I get more fatigued, but they're not going to radically swing too much. So if it's taking me say 40 seconds to do a set, maybe I'll get to like 42 if I'm more fatigued. So then if I put that plus a particular rest time, I can kind of gauge where I'm going to be at when I need to start the next set, so forth and so on. So you can kind of put like a math to it and be able to safely make an estimate on when you'll be done, and then moving forward when you can apply it. So if you have 30 minutes before your day starts, if you have 30 minutes while your dinner is heating up, if you have 30 minutes even at lunch at your job or something, there's always a place to put something like this. And it doesn't have to be this long either. All right, we're on to set number 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. So that was actually about a minute, which is cool. Hey, welcome everyone. Thanks for the thumbs up. Today is day 60 of doing 100 push-ups, but I'm throwing in squats and a plank and a dead cockroach as well. You'll see how I go back and forth. But we're doing 10 sets of 10 squats, then 10 push-ups. Then I'll go to a 10-second plank for the odd sets. And then on the even sets, it's 10 squats, 10 push-ups. And appreciate you, John. Appreciate you. How you doing today? I'm feeling it today. And then we do the cockroaches in lieu of the planks. We're just swapping the ab exercise. What'd you get done today, this morning? John, everyone. We're here for it. So I just hit the 1 minute mark on my rest. So I'm really trying to eyeball just to make sure that a 90-second rest is really where I'm staying. And we're going on set number 8. Nice. Nice. You are owning the day, sir. That is fantastic. All right, let me get to this. Number 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we're on that dead cockroach. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And 20, 30. That is all right, John. That is all right. Sounds like you're getting a bunch of exercise long before I'm even at this. Whew. Are they youngins? How old are the Danes? 20, 30. Wow. Wow. You got a lot going on out there. That's cool though. That's very cool. Bella, hey, how are you this morning? How did the test go? 2 females and a male. That's a good balance. I guess it keeps the 2 males from fighting. We are, hey, yeah, we want to know how'd the test go. I'm going to jump into number 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What'd I miss? 94. Hey, 2 claps. Yes. Nice work. Nice job. That is fantastic. Congrats, Bella. So we're on day 60 for these 100 push-ups. And today, decided to do a little something different. And threw in the squats and then the plank, alternating sets with the dead cockroach. So this is cool because I thought maybe we'd finish closer to 30 minutes, but it's actually going to be around that 25 mark. You got 94 because you knew it. Sometimes we just don't think we know it, and then when you're in the moment, there you have it. So congrats to you. That is fantastic, and we appreciate you spending time with us studying while you were doing the exercises and stuff. That's awesome. All right, we are closing in. I'm gonna go at 25 minutes. I think I lost my rest time a little bit, but it's our last set, and then we're good to go. So what's the next test, Bella? I think you said you had a math test coming up. All right, I am 10 seconds out from starting this last set. And you know what? Let's just go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And cockroach. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, Bella, have a fantastic day. Thanks for dropping in. A mace ball next week? Nice. Ooh. So, yeah, we knocked that down. 26 minutes in that kind of time range. So that was day 60. Have a great day, Bella. What's up, John? I know we had Jake earlier. He's on his way to school, so he may have had to sign off getting to school. But, I mean, how cool is that? We got people still just dropping in before their day starts. And Jacob's, the last I saw, he said he's just going to listen. But, yeah, there's a little bit of soreness going on. But with your knowledge of doing yoga, that really helps. Stretching definitely helps in those days off, or just even afterwards. So to that point, I'm gonna sit and do a little bit of stretching, just some butterflies, loosen up the hips, and just try to get in and enjoy this day. And oddly enough, I go to work earlier, but I'm still going to try to get a nap in before I go to work. I like to lay back down, decompress, get my thoughts together. I'll put on anybody listen to binary music for sleep or relaxation, because that music can put me out quickly. There's just stuff on YouTube if you just look up sleep music. You're plowing today. You're doing exercise on a survival level. Like, I can't even call that exercise. That is labor. Shout out to you, John, because that's incredible. Yeah, that exercise, or the Gregorian chants. Zakir, he said, how are you, King Kong? Capitalize. Hey, thank you so much. And you know what? Orientation aside, that would still be cool. I take the compliment as it was intended. I appreciate that. Capitalized and Zakir, definitely. Guys, feel free to join the channel. Subscriptions are free. The thumbs up are appreciated, because we do this every morning. Today was day 60 of 100 push-ups. Today I just happened to throw some squats and some ab exercises in, but we'll definitely be getting push-ups in every day around this time. So if you hit subscribe, you can select the notifications, hit all. That way you'll see when we go live, you'll see videos and the shorts. So that's my thing. And today John is planting peas. Are these, I'm very unknowledgeable about farming and things like that. Is this a seasonal thing, or are there things that you can plant year round? Sugar Snap Giants. I love Sugar Snap peas too. Oh, I'm sure there's a vast difference in the flavor. No seasonal? Okay. So you're not getting hit with hard weather, is that it? Is Idaho pretty friendly for year round? And Idaho was okay. Oh, whew. The stretch I'm feeling. Thousand miles an hour for 3 months. And I have a lot to learn. Hey, Stark Industries, how's it going? How is it going? Winter comes fast. Yeah. I wasn't thinking Idaho for your location. I never really want to ask people, but I was like I was for some reason I don't know. I think I had like Nebraska in my mind or something. Um, a little further south of where you're at. Oh. Stark, how'd your day go? We did the 100 push-ups and we got 10 squats in with it as well and some ab exercise. Montana, Idaho. Okay. Perfect. Thanks for sharing that. Stark, that is fantastic. We appreciate that. And yes, life is good. Life is good. Do you how the rest of your day go? Because I believe you had to hop off to go put your cape on and do some super dad stuff. Do you have anything on your agenda this morning for working out? Shout out to you. Hey, respect for that level of fatherhood. Respect for that. Good for you. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Yeah, what John said, all respect when you see and hear about that. I think it's more common than we think, but in society, and I don't know about Germany, but I think it sometimes gets a bad rap that men won't do these things or whatever. And it's no slight to women. But I know every guy I know has done his part. Go to the gym in the evening. Okay, so it is going on 6 a.m. here. What time is it there in Germany? Rap and Ripe, hey, how's it going? How's it going? Yeah, when they're still like we never stop, do we, John? Like you, they're still our babies. That is it. Yes, respect, all respect. Oh. So I'm putting myself in all sorts of weird stretching positions, but it feels great. 1, 2. All right, what do we got? Okay, it's 3 p.m. Did I say Rab and Rye? How did I do? Or is it Robin? Hey, congratulations, John. That is fantastic. What was the course of study? And Stark, you'll be getting ready to get your workout in soon then. Any game plan for today? What you'll be doing? That's a big brain, John. Big brain. Fantastic. So if I say Rabin or Robin, is it the first one or the second one? That's cool. Going from the desert to East Coast. That is fantastic. I know you are proud. Let me get a few more of these stretches. Yeah, being proud of our kids. It's there's no feeling like it. There's no feeling like it. I mean, I'm happy for other people when they accomplish things, but when I see my kids accomplishing things, I'm just genuinely happy and proud for them on a different level. I think a lot of times because we see up close how hard they work. All right. Yeah, this is feeling good. You can just kind of loosen up. Stark is going to do a slight workout today, not that much. Some running, half-hour cardio, half-hour weights. Feeling a little weak today, not much energy. Understandable. And I think that's kind of where people get it wrong. Like, you go to the gym and you're supposed to go all out every day, and we always have these go big or go home sort of mantras. I think as long as you show up, and you're feeling okay, but we don't want to go to our detriment. So if you're hurting, sometimes you do got to go easy, and sometimes you got to stay home, and just get the rest, mentally, physically. That's part of the process, definitely. So you're sounding very in tune with yourself, and that's a great place to be, because a lot of times people don't know, and they always either do too much or they always seem to do too little. And it's not a knock on them, but it's just you got to know where you're at. So good on you for that. And there's a lot of days where this will be my workout for the day. Like, I don't have to go to the gym on top of it. I got some stuff in. It's not as complete as like being able to do a bunch of different machines and stuff like that. But even when I go to the gym and do the machines, I'm not trying to just do absolutely all the weight on the stack or whatever. You do what's right for you, and we're all in our different path, our different progresses. This is why this is such a great collection of people on this chat, is to be able to have people who we're all different ages, stages, places in life, places in the world, but we all can commonly support other people doing it. John, you need some food. Yeah, you're going to need to definitely fuel up before plowing and a full day out on the farm. That's, I can imagine. And you already did your workout, and you did some other stuff. What's on your menu this morning? Because you were probably about 9 o'clock, I'm guessing, 8 or 9 o'clock. 7 a.m. Okay, I guess I was thinking it was a little further. So just an hour difference. Okay. Chicken breast, a piece of salmon, and rice with it. Nice. Nice. That sounds fantastic. That's definitely some fuel food. Bowl of oats, a couple apples with a chocolate shake. Yeah. Yeah, I'll definitely do my shake. Throw some bananas, blueberries. Oh, do it. Yeah, you do all the prepping. Yep, get it all taken care of in one day, and then you're set for the rest of the week. Whew. Yeah, I'll probably get my shake in after this, and then shower, take a nap, and then before I go into work, maybe make like a quick omelet or something, just so I'm not going in hungry, and I'm not. A lot of people are falling in, and I did for a while too. I'm trying to fall back on. We're right next to my job. There's a like a QT, and so it gets real easy to go over there. And so I haven't gone over for weeks now, because it's just like there's a point. It's like I got to cut this out. So when I go to the store, I get just a huge sack of apples. So I'll take a couple apples, the oranges, um, and a lot of trail mix because I don't like eating heavy when I'm out of the house and especially at work. You eat a lot of eggs, I'm sure. Do you have chickens there too, John? Stark Industries for breakfast. You had a bowl of roasted oats with low-fat yogurt and some strawberries and blueberries. That sounds amazing. Yeah, yeah. I love the trail mixes and stuff like that. Um, and I put trail mix. Weird as it sounds, I put it in my salad. People make fun of me for that, but I throw it in my salad along with croutons and all the fixins and stuff like that. I find it just kind of hearties it up a little bit. But when I'm at work, yeah, just a couple handfuls of nuts, an apple or two, and then I'm good to go. And Stark, that sounds really good. Um, I love doing yogurt and berries. How long will an elk last you? I guess it depends on how often you eat it, but I'm guessing like if you've been doing that 3 times a week last year, that's a lot of meat. That is a lot of meat. Okay. I get the people ask me if I'm vegetarian or vegan a lot, and I think it's because a lot of the meals that I'll show will be something just like 600 pounds of food is a lot, but a lot of meals I'll show will be quinoa, a bunch of chopped up kale, and trail mix. I don't put a whole lot of meat in food, or maybe it's just the dishes I'm showing don't have it, but I have my fair share. But again, that's vegetarian. My brother was vegetarian for quite some time, and then he stopped after a while too. I never knew why, but I guess it's just choices. And after a while, I don't know if it was something he felt differently about. What's your roasting process? Yeah, a buddy that was gonna jump onto the push-ups live here. He's full blown vegan, and uh, it's tough. Like I see him not struggle with the concept of what to eat, but a lot of times we did this big workout last weekend, and I offered to take him and my daughter out to breakfast, and he's just having to measure the menu for just what he can possibly have. And it's funny because what he ended up getting was almost like what Stark had mentioned about his bowl of oats and things like that, and granola. Yeah, when I eat more fruits and vegetables, I definitely find myself hungry more. Yeah, yeah. I don't know what the ratio would have to be like if you're just vegetarian to equal like the weight in steak and things like that. It just sounds like you would have to be eating constantly vegetables and fruits and things like that, or nuts, and nothing wrong with it, but just seems like you would need to eat a lot more. So maybe there's something I'm missing about that, but I feel like you just need to be eating a lot more because your body would be burning it. Um, which is great for, yeah, if people are trying to lose the weight, but for what you're doing and your lifestyle, I would definitely think that atrophy would be a hard thing to overcome. Hey, welcome if you are watching and you are new. We are definitely on day number 60 of push-ups. So if you haven't subscribed to the channel, that would be awesome. And hit the likes. We appreciate these likes going up today. That is awesome. And yeah, we'd love to have you because we do this every day. We got John, we got Stark, Bella was here earlier, Jacob was here earlier. So yeah, this is awesome. And Robin Rye was here earlier. That's interesting. Hey, that is awesome. That's a simple roasting. I'm gonna try that. I'd never try that. Yes, to John's point, join us every day if you can. Yeah, muscle will drop, especially when you are trying to like implement it in ways and places in life where you really need to be using it every day. So yeah, I could completely understand that. I had muscle atrophy. I had some, I don't know, some nerve things going on with my arm and then with my leg, and that muscle atrophy was crazy. It's different than just a dietary choice, but I completely understand when you're just watching parts of yourself or all of yourself wither away. So a lot of these push-ups and a lot of the stuff that I'm doing is really kind of part of a recovery path. So it's cool to have a have found like some good people that are consistent and disciplined and really have the same mindset in a lot of areas. I appreciate you all. That yeah, that is very interesting. I'd never heard of just roasting it like that, but I mean, why not? This is our comeback tour, John. This is the comeback tour. Who said no country for old men? This is our comeback tour. I think you get better mentally, and that definitely helps the physical. Because I know, as a much younger man, that wasn't necessarily going to be a thing. The consistency and discipline was there, but now I don't know. There's a different purpose, different drive. I don't know if you see or feel that on your path as well. You're just doing oats in warm water and you just drink it. I'm gonna take a little bit of both of what you guys are doing. I'm gonna try toasting my oats, but then I'm gonna see if I can just blend it. If I can make it part of my shake. Right, because you're you every day. We don't feel it, and it's much like when people gain weight. They don't feel it because you're just you every day. To roast the oats tastes better, rather than the nutty flavor. Yeah. And going back, Stark, do you eat a lot of trail mix and nuts? Um, we're John and I were talking about that, and I've done that in shakes as well, where I'll blend it up and get like that nutty taste. And sometimes you're like drinking and chewing at the same time, but I don't mind that. I'm okay with that. Even sometimes I'll throw in like a big handful of kale or something like that just to get it going. So if it's normally purple because of like beet powder and blueberries, then it turns into this weird greenish, reddish kind of not pretty looking color, but it tastes all right. I'm definitely gonna try to blend that in. Tuna and orange juice, John, you're savage. You're my friend. You're an absolute savage. I've never heard of that one, and that has to be, whoo. I can't imagine the flavors, the textures. What was the benefit? What was that about? I'm imagining there's a blend of those two things for some reason. Whether it's tuna and the omega 3s and citrus or that's amazing. I've never heard of that one. I don't know if I'm going to try it, but it seems like just man, whew. You're calorie packing for sure. You are calorie packing for sure with something like that. Yeah, I do a lot of tuna. So when I don't, red meat isn't something I do a whole lot of, but if I'm going to do something, it's generally more fish. I'll get a lot of tuna, eat that with avocados, things like that, and just be able to kind of just enjoy what I'm eating. It's a game. I'm sure it comes up quick. Man, that has got to. You know what? Now you got me curious. I may have to try it. I may have to try it. That sounds like one of those things that, yeah, you can kind of just blow people back. Like you really blew my mind with that one. I've never thought of that combination. Quick protein for sure. And Stark, yeah. Anytime there's those allergies, yeah, you definitely got to be careful. You definitely don't want any sort of reactions or anything like that. Just taking that chance. That anaphylaxis can be definitely quick and dangerous. We went out to eat with my mom the other day, and she's got a shellfish allergy. And we'd ordered steak, but they didn't tell us that it came with shrimp on the side. So of course, I had to take hers back and say, "Hey, um, we can't even take this chance. There's no reason to take those chances for sure." Instead of eating for an hour, yeah, yeah, if you're getting that sort of protein in, yeah, that's a strange thing. I don't know if that's something as just part of like um what like just the human process. I don't remember as a kid a lot of people having allergies like they do with milk, with nuts, things like that. And maybe it was just something overlooked, but I don't remember that as much. I don't know if it's what's in the food, or if it's just something as far as the human condition we're more aware of. But those are definitely some scary things, especially when people are at the level of having to, carry the EpiPen and things like that. Because peanuts can be hidden in so many things. It's scary. Yeah, peanuts at home. Yeah, no reason. But like you're saying, almonds and cashews. I'm a big fan of those. Walnuts, and then I'll throw in the dried fruits like the cranberries. Things like that. Does it seem like that? Yeah, way more. Rory, what's going on? Hey, day 60. Thanks for keeping up. Rory from New Zealand. What is going on? How you doing today, sir? We finished the workout. We got the we started with 10 push-ups, did the squats. Now, actually I started with 10 squats, 10 push-ups, and then I was going either a plank or a dead cockroach for my abs. We went back and forth. So we got that 100 in today. How's your day going? How's everything in New Zealand? John, Stark, and myself, we're just talking about food allergies, things like that. Anybody in your family or out in New Zealand have the peanut allergies, things like that? Yeah, Stark, that is extremely scary. Glad to hear that she recovered. Yeah. Uh, Stark, did your daughter use the EpiPen, or do you guys carry one? Rory, have you heard of tuna and orange juice shake? Have you ever? I know I'm hitting you with a bunch of questions, but John is just dropping some bombs over here as far as some stuff. And the tuna and orange juice shake. I'd never heard of that one. Glad to hear you're doing good, sir. New Zealand tuna is eel. Hey, all right. What about allergies? Does anybody in your family have food allergies, stuff like that, especially like peanut? Uh, we got people here in the States. We got people in Germany that are both are sharing the same experience. So I'm just wondering if where it extends. I'm sure it's a worldwide thing, but how it gets handled as well in different areas of the world. I love being able to chat with you guys because I'm learning. I'm learning a ton. Asthma. Okay. Yeah. Well, and asthma's scary too. Bronchodilation is no joke, or bronchoconstriction, I should say. Yeah, that's no joke, and that can be just as scary as any sort of allergic reaction where that throat starts to close and all that stuff. Yeah, those EpiPens. Uh, Man, what did people do before those? That's such a scary thought to watch somebody have a reaction, something like that. My sister is allergic to Brazil nuts, and she had a bad reaction when she was young. And I don't think that they were doing EpiPens at the time, or at least she didn't have it. So it was probably I think it was probably something you could go to the hospital. You had to get to the emergency room quickly, but slowly they start to realize, hey, people aren't making it that far. So definitely glad that yeah, people are able to carry certain things like that with them. Same thing with inhalers, just being able to have that, even having the CPAPs at home for breathing and apnea. Rory, any workout today? I forget where your time frame is on, but I remember you're working nights if I'm not mistaken. So I think you're kind of close to your time frame to work. Whoo, standing up, blasting my legs. Roy said they can't smoke marijuana as much as some others, but we still have a good time. Just need to bring asthma inhaler to the smoking spot. Nice. You're doing a workout tomorrow? Excellent. Excellent. You got a group that you do stuff with? Right, John? EpiPen saves lives for sure. Inhaler with the bong. The gym is where you hit your workouts. Yes. And then do you do the hiking just on off days? He goes hiking with his kids. Respect again. These fathers, they keep popping up and they're doing wonderful things with their kids. Stark was doing some stuff with his daughter yesterday. John and I were bragging on our kids. Uh, yeah, respect. The Smith machine. Yes. Yes. I like the Smith machine. I know people like to give a lot of flack for using it, but it is what it is. It's a piece of equipment. It works. It helps. And for people who don't need it, you don't need it. But I've never understood like that supremacist mindset in the gym where you knock other people for what they do in the gym. That's always been weird to me. But I guess being in some sort of sense for people who may have gone through some fragile backgrounds, getting muscle and getting bigger and things like that, now gives them the feeling of I don't know, being able to knock other people down, maybe because they were hurt people, hurt people. So that's all it is. Yeah, I've always enjoyed it. I get where sometimes it can keep you from your own natural drifts and things like that. But I think for a lot of people, it's good because it keeps them in line. It can teach you some things until you move on to free weights and things like that. But I think everybody's got their own philosophy in their own way. But just knocking other people for using certain equipment is crazy. Running up the mountains with your son. That sounds amazing. New Zealand's full of mountains. Yeah, I've seen some stuff. You have a beautifully green environment. It looks like most of your country is covered with trees because of traditional reasons. 70% of the country is trees and bushes. That sounds super cool. Rory, answer me this. John and I were talking about possibly getting an email. I can create an email and having people send clips of their workouts from different areas. Was that something you'd be willing to do? John. Yeah, that's a whole different workout you're doing, John. That's a whole different workout. But I definitely want to put together an email because I would love to see little bits of clips if you guys doing that, and be able to, yeah, big you guys up from across the world. I'm just stoked, and I want to be able to see, mountains in New Zealand, John's farm, all that stuff. Yeah, exactly. And you're the pulse of your community. And so if people see you doing it, it will motivate and inspire other people to become consistent and disciplined. And if we have a platform, that would be great. If you start your platform, I would send you some stuff of mine. Or if you're on Instagram or whatever, we can just share stuff. We can just keep pressing it. So we can find ourselves in different channels, different platforms. And yes, John, all respect. I think that this is a great collaborative idea effort. So I appreciate you jumping in and supporting it. Rory, you as well. Stark, we'd love to see some stuff from Germany. That would be great as well, if you guys are willing to do that. Because I think it would be cool, and because we have different walks, and now we're going to see people from all different backgrounds who somehow came together. I have an Instagram account, and it's the same name. So in the description here of the video of the live, it should give you. I'm looking at it now on my laptop. Yeah, there's an Instagram tag, so you can definitely find me there if you're on Instagram. Yeah, I mean, look, we can all be lone wolves, but if you hunt in a pack, it's so much stronger. So when you come together like that, I think that it shows a common goal, and it shows that different walks. I mean, this it gets bigger than exercise. It shows that people coming together in way different areas of life, different parts of the world. Yeah, yeah. So let's do that. Let's tap ourselves in and create this. Impact was always an acronym. It makes people all come together. That's the whole point. Is that we come together. Look, religion, politics, nationality, ethnicity, all that stuff can go out the window when you're just supporting the next person bettering themselves. And we're just starting with physical, but how many great talks have we talked about where it's just life? And I think that that's just the seed. This is just the seed to get people to be able to come together in different ways. The world, yeah, definitely. Stark Industries, today for lunch, you filled paprika with minced meat with spices, chopped onions, and baked them. Paprikas in the oven. We had some tomato cream sauce and rice. That sounds really good. And that's the other thing, guys. We can share meals as well. It doesn't have to just be workouts. It can be. I have a segment that I call in the kitchen, and I will just show. I'll do a quick clip of hey, I got some sautéed kale and some nuts and you blah blah blah, and then at the end I always say, eat well, be well. Hey, we can, because now we're talking about different regional meals, different things from different parts of the world. Where John and I are talking about tuna, Rory's talking about eel, but it's still something that we can share. So I don't know. I'm geeked about stuff like this. I get excited about stuff like that. I'm looking to see if I can dust off if I have an old email. The email would work, but I would also really like to be able to do the social media stuff where you can just tag each other in stories and things like that. I think on Instagram, I can add people as contributors and collaborators to the page. And so that way, the video that I post goes to your page as well. So your people can see it and comment and stuff like that. So um, that's where I'm at. You know, it's crazy, you know, when they say that time flies because time has flown. I didn't realize we were going on an hour and almost 15 minutes. Yeah. John, I, I I would definitely grab the wrenches and follow. I might have to hand them to you, but yeah, hey, take your time, for sure. Rory, are you on Instagram? I'll definitely jump on and follow. Whew, that would be cool. That would be super cool to check out that farm. Stark, I am grateful that you are on board with that. I think that that's a great idea. Um, let's do this for sure. Let's do this. And clearly, like, Impact Athletics Association is the flagship of this channel, but if you guys have, your own names and brands and things like that, there's no reason we can't mix them and again just be in partnership. If people want to use the Impact Athletics Association tag, feel free. I would be honored. And yes, we do have the opportunity to better ourselves for sure. I always use the tag HWPO. Means hard work pays off. And I do have the email here. So I'm going to see if I can add it to the chat. And actually, what I'll probably do is add it to the channel. But so I'm going to put a link. Maybe, and it may not be a link. Hey, yeah, there's always support here for sure. Yeah, you can always get there from here for sure. Isn't that the beauty of life? When you get to that point, there's that switch, and you just know what you're capable of. Stark, that is quote of the day. Only things on earth you can't buy back with money are lifetime and health. And I don't know if you guys will be able to use that link that I just put, but I will put it on the channel as well. That way you have the ability to see it. Cool. Copied and pasted. Yeah. And we'll just send me. We can send me just like I don't know, a test email. Make sure that it's all good. Because this is exciting. This is very exciting. I think, it's weird like to say, but like when you get to certain stages and things like that, the friends you grew up with, it's sometimes you don't see them. They get married, they move, or whatever. And so when you get older, like bonding with people are coming together is sometimes it's a little more difficult. And I think that's probably true for guys a lot of times. So this is super cool. This is super cool. I appreciate you, John. I appreciate you, Rory. I appreciate Stark. And yeah, this is super cool. And the Instagram account is the same name. Yeah, John, great minds, Yeah, and that's a tough one. I can't imagine. Yeah, you're out just further out, so that's got to be tough. So I'm glad you found this. I'm glad we found each other and have been able to intersect like that. And same thing with Rory, just other side of the planet. That's beautiful. And Stark, other side of the planet. Like this is super cool, super cool. I have my coworkers for the most part, but I don't like hang out with them, and I talk to them about push-ups and I tell them about you guys and people from different parts of the world, and they're like, "Oh yeah, that's cool," but nobody's really trying to jump in the way you guys have been supportive and jumping in. So I get where you're coming from, John. The Instagram page is same name, Impact Athletics Association, and that's where the chat is in the description. And I'm gonna have to add the email to the channel. I hadn't really been doing anything with it because I was training people a long time ago, and then once that kind of dried up, I appreciate you too, Stark. I really appreciate you, brother. And brethren, that's the strength of it. The brethren, that's the strength of it. Um, yeah, I had the email, but once I kind of got away from the training with people, then I didn't do it as much, and then it just kind of dried up. So I'm glad that I still have the email, same name and everything. So we're going to kick it back up and start utilizing these things. It's just like going like to the back of the closet and pulling out like something old and dusty or whatever. We're going to start utilizing it again. Handle, pronouns, description, add language, links, email address. There we go. So is where you're at kind of remote as well, Stark? All right, so there is a link. It's not necessarily a link, but it's on the channel under the description. It shows the link to Instagram, And then it says more info. There's an email as well. So it's on the channel now. If we need it. And I think I'm going to send myself just a dummy email as well. There is a Facebook page, guys, but I really don't do a whole lot with it. But you guys are kind of inspiring me to just start posting in all of these spots again. John, I am looking. It's crazy when you have just a whole bunch of like Google emails and stuff like that. All right. It's strange because Google gives me like these different lanes of emails. It says primary, promotions, social, updates. Okay, I'll keep an eye out for it. And I'm going to send myself a test one as well from a different email. If need be, I'll just fire up a new email. Test. Hey, nap time. I'm a huge proponent of naps. So mine came through. I haven't seen one from you, John. Let me go back and make sure that I put it in right. I'm going to copy and paste what I put. And send it again. How's siphon pump number 2, John? Hey, there it is. There it is. Look at that Great Dane. Beautiful picture, man. Heck yeah. Hey, thanks for sharing that. Stark, whenever you are able to send something out, that would be awesome. I'll keep an eye out for that in these emails now. And Rory, if you're still here, that would be awesome too. I think there's just a few of us here still brainstorming. Anybody else that's watching, you can thumbs up. Subscriptions to the channel are free, and we are working on being able to send, if you have workout clips that you'd like to send, if you'd like to be able to, that's okay. That's okay, Stark. John, I did get it. I got it. Yep. And I sent one back just to make sure. Um, Thank you, Stark. Yeah, definitely follow on Instagram. And I posted Stark the email as well. It's in the chat and it's on the channel now as well. So you can copy and paste that and send off an email, and that way we can start sending the clips and stuff like that. But whatever you're posting on social media, that or not posting, that's fine. That's not a problem. I can get that through email and I can get that posted as well. So we got some movement going on. We got some life to this. Yes, 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 indeed. And I'm gonna do something I hadn't done in a while, and I'm gonna add the Facebook. You guys don't have to do the Facebook stuff if you're not on Facebook, but you guys got me really kind of going right now. That's the picture, Mira. Beautiful. Stojanovic. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, let's I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna add this impact. Stark Industries Russian girl. Do we know any Russian girls? Can we get some Russian girls and guys as well? That would be very cool. Customized channel. I'm going to add Facebook. It does, yep. Isn't that what's the actress? Isn't she Russian? The girl that was from Mila something. She's been in all those movies. She was in what was the one with Bruce Willis, Fifth Element? Yeah, Mila Djokovic. Yeah, John, it does sound it has that same ring to it. All right. We were cruising. This is fantastic. All right, we are at 90 minutes. I know you gentlemen have family and other things to take care of, so I'm going to jump off of here. But I could do this all day, just so we're clear. I could sit and chat with you guys all day, just so we're clear. It's good to like just have this sort of connection. It's feel goods, not just for the exercise. It feels good. But that way you guys can get what you need to get going. Have an amazing day, Stark. Stark, yeah, I don't know if I'll be able to find you because there may be quite a few Stark Industries on Instagram. So please find me. Send me the follow. I'll follow you back. And then if you can shoot a test email as well, that would be fantastic so we can get this thing going. But guys, have an amazing day. I'm going to maybe not today try the tuna and orange juice, but I'll probably try that maybe this weekend. I might go live for that. Maybe that's what we'll do. We'll try the live. Stark, are you down to try some tuna and orange juice as a shake like John has been doing? Because that just sounds crazy to me. But you know what? I'm willing to try it and go from there. It's once in a lifetime sort of thing. But we'll connect tomorrow, guys, and have an amazing day. John, I know you are on the siphon, so take care, and we will talk very soon. I will see you guys, and much love. HWPO, hard work pays off. Impact Athletics Association. Stark, I'm going to go find that right now.